Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome to your first July reading. Good to see you guys. Happy July. Can't believe it's freaking July already. So this is going to be an energy check-in for you. I'm really hot. It's like 110 degrees today in Seattle, Washington. So I'm just like, oh my gosh. Whoa. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box. If this reading resonates for you, there's going to be an extended to the reading. There's Patreon or the one-time purchase through PayPal. If you sign up on Patreon this month, you get put in a drawing for a free 30-minute reading. Okay. You can book personal readings with me if you want. So that's in the description box as well. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius. If it doesn't resonate for you, that's okay. It's not going to resonate for everybody. Check your other placements or watch previous Aquarius readings. There's bound to be one that applies to you. There's that freaking round and round again. Karmic cycles, man. Telling you. Something is happening right now. Everybody's completing some kind of cycle. What was I saying? So yeah, but you can watch previous Aquarius readings. You can book a personal reading. Or if you're a cross watcher watching for an Aquarius, you might need to switch the roles. Or if you need to switch the roles at all, even if you're an Aquarius, that's just fine. Okay. Unfinished symphony in the reverse. Yeah, I see where this is going. Yin energy and yang. Are you freaking kidding me? With go the distance in the reverse. Whoa, dude. Something here is meant to end. Okay. I don't even want to say it's meant to end. What I'm feeling though, kind of like it's blocked right now. There's some kind of block here from being able to go the distance in this relationship. We've got go the distance in the reverse, clean it up in the reverse, mending in reverse, between worlds in reverse. This is all like very blocked energy. TikTok in reverse, divine timing. It's like something is kind of stuck here. Not for you in reverse, regeneration in reverse, milk and honey in the reverse. Okay. And we've got this unfinished symphony in the reverse. I feel like there's a possible ending here. Like for some of you, this is a cycle that you've gone through over and over and over and over again. And for some of you, I feel like this is this is the time, like now. The time is now to break this cycle. Okay? There's no more unfinished business, but the round and round is still there. Like you're still going around in this cycle, but the business is finished. Okay, this could be a divine counterpart. This could be a twin flame. Right now, as far as right now, I can't speak for the future, but right now it looks like things are not able to move forward here. Okay, the energy is very blocked. And I feel like you've learned a lesson, but like struggling to complete this cycle or struggling to let go for whatever reason. Okay, so let's look at the Moonology and see what's going on here. Overall energy, please, for Aquarius. For many of you, you are dealing with a twin flame. Overall energy for Aquarius, please. Don't let pride get in your way. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Leo. For some of you, I hate to say this, but it is your pride getting in the way of releasing this person, okay? Look what on the freaking bottom. It's time to release negativity. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. As I said, some of you are, your ego is getting in the way. Your pride is getting in the way of releasing this person. Okay, so yeah, right now I'm learning a lot about non-attachment. I mean, I've learned about it in the past, but I'm like kind of going in a different, another level with it. And our ego wants to attach. Look at that. Time for healing. Our ego wants to attach itself to everything. And then we start believing that we need certain things in our life to be happy, to survive even. It's almost like if we don't have what we're attached to, it like steps on our oxygen hose. And the idea of non-attachment is being able to let go, but still love and allow things to work out the way they need to. You know, I'm sensing this attachment here of like not being able to release, because it's like, no, this, for whatever reason, no, this person is mine. Or if I release this person, what's going to happen to me? Like a lot of fear, okay? A time for healing, though. What else? If you haven't watched the documentary Samadhi, I highly recommend. It's Samadhi, Samadhi. And it's all about non-attachment. You're very close to achieving your goal. I feel like a lot of you, you know, you could be working hard on something that you, something you love, or some type of like passionate pursuit that you're on, maybe a career or a creative endeavor. But for a lot of you, maybe you're very close to achieving some type of financial goal. Okay. But for a lot of you, your goal here is completion of this cycle. And your goal is also to honor yourself and trust and believe that things will happen in the right timing. Okay. For a lot of you, this is what I'm feeling. For a lot of you, I feel like you're in a cycle right now with a twin flame, or just a divine counterpart. And the cycle continues over and over and over and over and over again in the same way. Okay. It's like, I'm hearing you attach and then you detach. Like you guys attach and then detach, attach and then detach, attach and then detach. And it's this very unhealthy cycle of codependency. This is going to be a little bit of a tough love reading. Okay. But for a lot of you, this is going to be necessary to hear. So usually in these types of situations, there's a runner and a chaser, okay? And the divine feminine is usually the chaser. Divine masculine is usually the runner. Even if it's a girl-girl relationship or boy-boy, like there's a divine feminine in each relationship and a divine masculine, okay? Doesn't need to be male and female. Anyways, there's usually one person that kind of comes in when they feel like it and then leaves when they feel like it, and then comes in and gets scared. And it's this fear of intimacy is the basis of the divine masculines running. A fear of abandonment is the basis for the divine feminines chasing. Okay? So to be able to come into union with your twin flame, you both have to free yourselves of these fears, which part of that is learning non-attachment and centering yourself in that belief and realizing that you don't need anything. You are perfect and healed and like as your divine self. And you don't need anybody to make you feel whole. Okay. But those are lessons that sometimes take a long time. And so until you kind of learn those karmic lessons, the running and chasing is going to keep going, keep going, keep going. I highly recommend for those of you watching in a divine, partnership like a twin flame, please watch the YouTube channel New World All Star. He's a little bit hard to listen to, but his information is really, really good, okay? It's all about twin flame and non-attachment, and how the process is between, you know, divine, between the partnership and like when there's separation, and then when there's union finally, and what that process looks like, okay? Anyways, I just went on and on about that. I'm really sorry. But for those of you who are still with me, and this is your story, this is really important to hear, okay? If I lost you, then I guess this isn't your story. All right. Any other overall energy, please, for Aquarius? The answers you need are coming. Yeah, look at that. Balance spirituality and practicality, and take time to breathe out. This is going to require you to come back to your spirituality, okay? And remember who you are. Your commitment to yourself is being tested. Your commitment to yourself, to your self-worth, to what you know you deserve, your commitment to your integrity, okay, is being tested. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. We also have Pisces energy. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer, so maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. And then look at this. What do you need to release? What do you need to release? It's time to release negativity. These words, release, are a huge... Releasing doesn't mean that you just have to give them up forever. It's releasing the attachment. The unhealthy attachment is what is going to bring everything back together. Or create a more healthy bond so that you guys can be together and not have this crazy dynamic. You and your loved ones are safe. You are safe. They are safe. It's about trusting the universe, trusting God, whatever it is you trust, that everyone's going to be safe. Everyone's going to be fine. No one's going to die, okay, from this detachment, even though I'm sure it feels like it at times. I've worked with people who are in twin flame relationship or dynamics like this. And they are in a lot of, like, even just physical pain, like their heart hurts, you know, and it's a really hard thing to watch because these people are in a very dark place. Okay. If they're in this dynamic of running, chasing, it's a really dark place. It's called the dark night of the soul. And that's what happens in twin flame situations. Okay. On that note, let's get into the tarot. This is going to be a longer one. Sagittarius was a longer one too. Well, the extended was pretty long for Sagittarius. It was a freaking crazy reading. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, please watch that. Or if you are a Sagittarius, if you have Sagittarius in your chart. On that note, I am starting to work with people one-on-one, aside from readings, as somebody to come alongside you, to work with you, to talk with you, and communicate with you about whatever it is that you're going through, especially a relationship like this, and how to help free yourself, and more of just like, I'm just there to vent to talk to, and I will give, you know, advice as needed. But I do that in a 1 week thing or 2 week thing, 3 week or a month. I will work with you for that amount of time. And in that amount of time, we also do readings to help bring certain things up and be able to recognize what's truly going on under the surface, so spirit can bring it all up and I channel it, okay, to you. So if that interests you, please email me and then we can talk about pricing and all of that. It's really not that expensive, but if you're stuck kind of in a situation, a really rough situation, going through a really hard time, I would love to help you through that and do some readings for you through that and just be like a confidant, somebody who can lead you, guide you, talk with you, you know, like a best friend, okay? All right, you guys. I'm not meaning to talk so much, like it's all just coming out and I feel like it's so necessary. So thank you for those of you who are still with me. Obviously, this is your story if you are still with me. What is going on for Aquarius? And if you are still with me, you definitely needed to hear this, okay? What is going on for Aquarius, Spirit? What is going on for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? I just saw the 8 of Wands in reverse. Delayed communication, blocked communication. Oh my God, you guys. Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune. This is basically the same energy, but in a different deck, okay? There's a huge karmic lesson here, huge. And I feel like once that lesson can be learned, I remember I saw the World in reverse as well. This cycle needs to be completed. Once this lesson is learned, I feel like you'll be able to move forward in your life in a very positive and beautiful way. But I feel like for many of you, you're just stuck in this cycle with this person, okay? 4 of Cups in reverse. Tell me about the 4 of Cups in reverse. The Devil in reverse. 7 of Swords and the Death card. Wow, with the Sun and the Lovers. Oh, you guys, with the 6 of Swords. Okay, here's the deal. The universe, I feel like, is trying to hand you a new blessing. Once you finally see the blessing, once you see what the universe has right in front of you to hold on to, because a lot of you are missing this blessing. You're focused on these 3 cups. You're focused on sadness and regret and why isn't this person loving me and like all these different things, but you're missing some kind of blessing that's right in front of you. For others of you, you're going to release this. You're going to release the chains that are binding you to this person, to this situation. This energy here, I feel like, is the other person. They continue to run. And there's a lot of self-deception involved. They're deceiving themselves in many ways. So what has to happen? Death. And then, not a physical death, but an energetic death, a death to a partnership, a death to a cycle. The other side of the Death card is rebirth, okay? After the death is rebirth. You see that? What happens, okay, when someone's born, what do they become? This baby, right? And what does the baby grow into? This adult, okay? This is a rebirth. This is rebirth energy. Once the death can happen, and then you find this, that rebirth energy of finding yourself again, coming back to yourself, coming back to your divinity, then what can happen? Happiness, fulfillment, clarity, beautiful, this shining energy with 2 people coming back together, with 2 people uniting. Okay. And this 6 of Swords, this is this energy. You're being asked to move away from one kind of segment of your life into the next. It is going to require some action on your part and deliberately moving into this next phase. But I feel like once you release these chains to this person here who keeps running, who keeps deceiving, this death can occur, and then the rebirth can occur as well, right? That's so beautiful. What else does Aquarius need to know in regards to the situation, Spirit? 5 of Cups in reverse. This is it, releasing the past regrets. Releasing all of those chains and those regrets and that sadness and everything attached to this. Releasing it finally and letting it go, letting it float away into the past. You're moving into a different phase. You're moving into a different phase for yourself. And I feel like that's where, I feel like a lot of you are actually at that place where you're ready to do this. You've been through the cycle enough. You're done with it. You're ready to move forward. And, maybe for some of you, the question is how do I move forward? Okay. So, if you do find yourself in that place, definitely reach out to me. Yeah, look at that. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Release. This is about releasing something. Releasing something. Okay, I'm looking at the Fool in the reverse. This new journey, this new path, until something's released, it can't begin. And it's going to require a leap of faith. And some of you are very scared to take that leap of faith. But it's definitely, I feel for a lot of you, you're ready to do it. Okay. So we're going to finish this reading. This was really long. We're going to finish this reading in the extended. And we're going to look more into the situation. And I feel like I just want to, you know, see what these next few months hold for you as you're releasing this person, as you're releasing this situation, and, you know, finding yourself again. Okay. We'll look into all of that. If you want to join me in the extended, all that information's below. There's Patreon or the one-time purchase through PayPal. Either one works. Like I said, on Patreon, there's 2 different membership levels. They each have different perks, really inexpensive. You're going to be put into the drawing for the free 30-minute reading as well on top of all that. Okay. So anyways, hope to see you guys there. Love you so much. And I will talk to you later. Bye. I see this release, okay, happening. If once this release happens, then the divine timing can come into play. The manifestations start working. The wishes that you have start coming true. The things you've been waiting for start happening, okay? And there's starting to be like this forward movement. Once you make this choice, you'll realize you have many, many options in love, okay? But I do feel like things are going to move forward for you in a very powerful way, not just in this relationship, but in your life in general. Wishes being fulfilled that you have been wanting for a very long time are going to start coming in for you, okay, in a very fast and like determined way.